Hey, Daily Dosers, my name's Kirk. Today is Monday, December 31st, which means Christmas is officially over. And if you're like me, you're probably completely exhausted. I mean, the family and the travel and the presents, I've spent the past 2 days just building different toys for my kids. And all I want to do right now is take a nap. It's kind of funny that we celebrate the birth of Christ, that we celebrate the gift of salvation, the gift of eternal rest. And at the end of it all, we're just wiped out. We just want to take a nap. I've got a story I want to share with you today. It is Luke chapter 2, verse 1. It's a story of someone who completely missed the point of Christmas. And I hope that this story resonates with you today. Luke chapter 2, verse 1 says this: "In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to his own hometown to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn," which means Joseph and Mary, the parents of Jesus, got turned away. And this innkeeper, I think he gets a bad rap. I'm going to see if I can defend him for just a minute here, because I think he had a really good reason to be distracted. You see, the people who are registering in Bethlehem, Luke tells us, is the line of David, which means this innkeeper is distracted with some very important people. He is literally hosting and waiting on the children of God. These are God's people that the innkeeper is dealing with. And so he's distracted with good things, maybe great things, but is he doing what God wanted him to do? And I wonder if this season that you're in, at the end of Christmas, you feel completely exhausted because you filled it with good stuff instead of God stuff. I think that really is the idea of Christmas sometimes, that we get so distracted by the family and the travel and the presents and all those other things that we completely miss the gospel. And I don't think this is just subject to the holiday season. I think a lot of times this is life, that we just fill our lives with genuinely good things, maybe great things, but we miss the God things. We miss the opportunity to pause and remember what this is all about. And if I'm bumming you out right now, I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that. Let me see if I can encourage you by reminding you that the gift of salvation, the gospel message, the gift of Jesus Christ really is the gift that keeps on giving. That this is something that we actually unwrap every single day, that our entire lives are about waking up and remembering why it is that we're here. So let me remind you and encourage you, you can't really miss Christmas. If you feel like you did and you're exhausted, guess what? God is still good. He is risen. And a lot of archaeologists actually think the guy was born in June. So you've got a few more months to catch up. Here's what I want you to leave with. Whether you're exhausted or whether you're feeling great, whether you're still distracted with family, whether you're in the middle of traveling, whatever it is, all you need to do is stop and rest in the peace of God. Remember who it is that you are, why you're here, and the reason why God sent his son. Because he loves you. Because he genuinely loves you. If you can wake up every day and remember that, I promise you, you'll never get too tired, you'll never get too exhausted, and you'll never miss the point of Christmas. God bless. We'll see you soon.